If it's still a lot of drifting, child, step back. Step back to disengage from disengaging itself, discard the non-attachment itself. This will cut off the stream of drifting samutai and proceeds everything simultaneously. Step back to disengage from disengaging itself with everything. Step back to not grasping for the non-attachment itself. This will be simultaneously purifying samsara, internally and externally. This is the desire that is habitual. All that significance and meanings, wanting to be, to get, to have, not wanting to be, not wanting to have, not wanting to get. This is samutai, cause of suffering. Step back with everything. Discard the discarding itself. Step back from the stepping back itself. With this, it will cease the cause of suffering, the cause of karma, which is the samutai, the attributes of samutai, all that significance and meanings. Step back from the stepping back itself. This will purify everything. It will be purification without traces for samsara altogether, which is ceasing the causes of karma actually. Causes are karma. Step back from the stepping back itself, simultaneously with everything. With this, it will purify continuously through the emptiness. There's a lot of samutai, and that means that there's a lot of karma. Step back from the stepping back itself, child. Discard the discarding itself. That's discarding its own state. Step back to not grasp for the non-grasping itself. This is all about ceasing the samutai, the causes of karma. There's always significance and meanings, creating causes all by itself. Continue to purify, step back from the stepping back itself. Step back to not grasp for the non-grasping itself. Step back to let go of the letting go itself. Step back to give up the giving up itself. There's a lot of offsided. That's why we need to back off. A lot of desire, a lot of significance and meanings that are given. If there's no offsided, there is no need to step back. All that aiming, targeting forward. There is no need to step back or back off from anything if there is no offsided. Discard the discarding itself. Let go of the letting go itself. That's it. Sometimes there is stillness and indifference that is drowned in itself. So just discard the discarding itself, no grasping for the non-grasping itself. This is like the samudaya that is hidden. It's not soaring forward, but is maintaining and sustaining in itself. It's hidden. Therefore, just discard the discarding itself, give up the giving up itself. This is discarding the state of stillness itself, the state of indifference itself, which is still realms of existence. Even there is no soaring forward from the desire externally, but there is the desire within. Maintaining and sustaining its own state, it's still the desire there. So discard the discarding itself, give up the giving up itself. It will not become realms of existence. Everything is give up the giving up itself. Everything is discard the discarding itself. This will purify all the realms of existence within stillness, indifference, equanimity, mindfulness, concentration, contemplation, insights. All of these are realms of existence. Let's purify all of this by give up the giving up itself, no grasping for the non-grasping itself. This will purify all the realms of mindfulness, concentration, contemplation, equanimity, meditative powers, which is still maintained within itself. It's called realm of existence. Even it's not going around with desire, but it is the desire plus the delusive attachment that is crystallized altogether. That's why it's always stuck within itself, on and on, stillness within itself, indifference within itself, on and on, drowning on and on within its state. This is desire and delusive attachments crystallized altogether. Therefore, just discard the discarding itself. Let go of the letting go itself. It will purify its own state of stillness, indifference, contemplation, concentration, mindfulness. It will purify its own state. It will dissolve its own states of mind. Everything is give up the giving up itself. There is no need to give up anything. That's already giving up its own state. Give up the giving up itself. Give up oneself within the giving up or not giving up. Everything is let go of the letting go itself. The self within the giving up, the self within the letting go, dissolve it all. This is not about maintaining and sustaining and drowning within anything. That is realms of existence. This is the desire that is crystallized. It's not yet discard. The discarding itself is not yet let go of the letting go itself. It's still crystallized. It's still maintained itself. It's still being realms of existence. Realms of mindfulness, concentration. Making mindfulness as a realms. Making meditation as a realms. It's not yet discard the discarding itself. It's not yet giving up the giving up itself, not yet letting go of the letting go itself. It's still the mindfulness of realms of existence. It's still concentration of realms of existence. Knowing and seeing is still realms of existence in itself. Maintaining within looking, seeing and knowing, within stillness and indifference is still realms of existence in itself, not yet discard the discarding itself, not yet letting go of the letting go itself. Everything is give up the giving up itself instantly. Everything is let go of the letting go itself instantly. Everything is discarding itself instantly. Everything is not attached to the non-attachment itself instantly. With this, it will not become realms of existence. Anything that is maintained becomes realms of existence. This is without realized. Always teaching in such a way that which is given towards ending, why not unending? Why not ending it? Why practicing it? What is given as ceasing, why practicing it? That is becoming the arising. Arising and ceasing is not the way. Arising and ceasing is not the way. No is not even no itself. That which has nothing to do with the arising and ceasing. That which is boundless, child. That which is endless. That which is uncountable. No limits. Why arising and ceasing on and on? Why being stuck with just attachment or detachment on and on? That which is boundless. In other words, is made up to be called sunyata nibbana, purifying samsara. Why being stuck with just discarding or not, letting go or not? If letting go, then let go of the letting go itself. Purify the purifier itself. The letting go purifies itself. Why being obsessed to let go or not letting go of anything? What is there to be used to let go or not? If let go, then let go of the letting go itself. Then it will purify itself. It will dissolve itself. What is there to be used to let go or not letting go on and on? That which has nothing to do with letting go or not. It has nothing to do with involvement or uninvolvement. Being engrossed with being deluded to practice worldly and dhamma, that which is given ending to, but it is followed by practicing. How can there be any ending here? The practice itself is the arising. It is the samsara within itself. Where is the ending point? The more practicing, the more is unending. It always continues as karma and its retribution. Cease the ceasing itself, child. Disengage even from disengaging itself. No grasping for the non-grasping itself is not about practicing for attainment. Not attached even to the non-attachment itself. This is not about trying to let go of anything. Not attached even to the non-attachment itself is the let go of the letting go itself. Then it will end samsara. Whatever that is being deliberately practicing, it will be samsara within itself. It will be arising and ceasing on and on. Thoughts, recalls, feelings, emotions, knowing and seeing, whatever practicing within these realms, it will become a delusion in practicing. If limited to feelings, then one will be stuck with just feelings. Knowing limited to itself, then it's being stuck in itself. Whatever that is limited to, it will be stuck right there, sitting or lying down. It will be stuck within that which is being limited to. This has nothing to do with discarding or not, letting go or not, is uninvolved even within the uninvolved itself. It has nothing to do with involvement or uninvolvement. Is uninvolved even within the uninvolved itself. That's why there is a purification. Nothing to do with involvement or uninvolvement. Let's purify samsara through the emptiness. This is not to grasp the emptiness. Let's use the emptiness to purify samsara thoroughly. The emptiness is not emptiness itself. The emptiness that doesn't grasp itself is not itself. The emptiness is not about to grasp for the emptiness, child. Not grasping even for the non-grasping itself. How can there be a delusion to grasp for anything or to not grasp for anything? Let go of the letting go itself. How can there be any delusion to let go or not letting go? Ending all that delusion. Step back to let go of the letting go itself. That which has nothing to do with letting go or not. The indifference is not the way at all. What is there to be used as indifference? This is belief, values, and opinions. Everything is not about grasping within itself as it is, child. Anicca, dukkha, anatta doesn't have equanimity in it. Even equanimity is ever-changing, meaningless in itself, and unable to sustain. How can there be anything in such a way? All these belief values, it creates realms of existence. Anicca, dukkha, anatta is made stillness and indifference. It's just a delusion. Stillness is still anatta and anicca in itself. Indifference as well. How can there be a delusion within stillness or indifference? Nothing is in being still or not, or in indifference or not. No is not even no itself. It's not just about blossoming or budding. Discard the discarding itself. Give up the giving up itself. Is not stuck with just blossoming lotuses or budding lotuses. Why being stuck only that? That which has nothing to do with the uninvolvement itself. Discard the discarding itself. Let's purify without flaw for samsara onwards. It's not about competing to create realms of existence, competing to maintain, to drown, to practice, competing to create samsara and realms of existence. The enlightenment has been given to all of us already. Why not cut through accordingly? How can you practice anicca, dukkha, anatta? It must be stopping already. It's not about practicing further on. This is called not attached even to the non-attachment itself. It's not about practicing anything further. Not attached even to the non-attachment itself is not about practicing in whatever ways again. Once said anicca, dukkha, anatta, there must be stop. A stop. If there is a delusion, it's like using the anicca and anatta to practice the anicca and anatta. That is being deluded to circle around. The practice itself is anicca, ever-changing and meaningless in itself. The object of practicing as well is always shifting and changing and meaningless in itself. The practice itself is the suffering. The objects of the practice also the suffering. Is suffering practicing suffering? This is using suffering to practice suffering. This is unrealized. Always deludedly practicing without realizing. The practice itself is the suffering. It's like suffering, practicing suffering. That's why it becomes samsara of suffering.